late-stage capitalism as a Rosetta Stone for Japan and Japanese culture. Someone who...
Oh, there it is! There's the Antarctica show! Now I can ruin it for Lily before she can get a video out.
who fetishizes an imaginary version of Japan as this magical place where capitalism is good and women are the ultimate trad wives.
Oh, funny you should say that while showing your Antarctica show on there, Lily. So this is a fucking little slice of life show called A Place Further Than the Universe, which is about 4 16-year-old girls who want to go to Antarctica for absolutely no fucking reason. So, there is a genre of anime called Cute Girls Doing Cute Things. And it kind of started with K-On! And let me just read this to you, this is from TV Tropes. Cute girls doing cute things, frequently abbreviated as CGDCT, is a genre of anime and manga that focuses on a cast of cute, moe-inducing girls doing often mundane activities in a cute way. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a cute thing as long as you're running on the rule of cute. Almost always involves an improbably female cast, which this one does, and a rounded and soft art style, particularly popular in the seinen demographic. And if you know anything about anime, and Lily bitched about the categorization of anime recently, seinen means it is aimed at grown men. Not women or young girls. It is aimed at grown men. So you see a lot of these where it's just a group of cute, uncomplicated, emotionally vulnerable girls without a single thought in their heads doing some very hyper-masculine hobby like tanks, or playing bass guitar, or fishing, or going on a big boat to Antarctica. It's like this combination of watching cute, pure, young girls next to, like, highly detailed machines and things that appeal to, like, male autists in Japan. So, and again, the appeal is the girls being pure and uncomplicated, and it's like watching a bunch of puppies, almost. But yeah, so, these anime don't always sexualize the girls, but it is still fetishistic and objectifying, because the appeal is these highly idealized female friendships where they've just barely met each other and they're already cuddling and crying and squealing over each other, and they're all just so uncomplicated and happy all the time, and they have no real problems or really very deep emotions, and they're just on screen to be cute, to appeal to grown fucking men. But because of Lily's inexperience with anime, she probably doesn't realize this, you know? Here's another article related to that. What do you mean it's not for little girls? So you find a new show that has an all-female cast, lots of pastel colors, and improbably high levels of cuteness, and you think this would be a perfect show for my 8-year-old sister, and then you discover the show airs at 3 a.m. and has a fandom that is mostly 16 to 40-year-old males. So this is a genre. And the head writer and series composer of A Place Further Than the Universe, which we're just going to call the Antarctica show from now on, is Juki Hanada, who has worked on tons and tons and tons and tons of these cute girls doing cute things shows.
Super chat.
So he is the main writer on a lot. So this 55-year-old man is the head writer on a lot of shows starring groups of high school girls being pure and cute that is aimed at men. So this Antarctica show is just a bunch of brainless girls being cute in a objectifying way while hanging around highly detailed giant ships and equipment. I mean, I'm not saying these shows are inherently bad, but this is what the genre is. It is aimed at men. And look, he's the head writer on the No Game, No Life movie. You sure about this one, Lily? You sure about this one? So, I'm gonna show you something from the Antarctica show, though. I have another little video here that I put together. So, I did discover that the Antarctica anime is full of many things Lily would complain about in any other show, and I'm going to show you a compilation of them right now. So here's a sampling of this show. I watched it on Crunchyroll. So the mother is comedically abusive. Oh, look, Mom didn't even slam the refrigerator door. She can't be that mad, right? And here's the mother threatening to beat her. Was there an echo? Sorry. I thought pounding on doors triggers Lily. And here's the part where the girls decide they're gonna try to seduce some grown men because they're high school girls. And here's a grown woman saying they're real high school girls, and a group of grown men cheer. And then she warns them, oh, but the girls aren't legal. Ha ha. Isn't it funny, a room full of adults laughing at girls being sexualized? And then we have the fan service bath scene. Because Lily called this fan service when fucking Marcel and Phelan did it, right? So yeah, Lily's Antarctica show is full of shit she'd normally complain about. Isn't that funny? And I wonder if she's going to mention any of it. So yeah, isn't a bunch of people laughing at saying, oh, we have high school girls on board, but they're not legal. Ha ha ha. Isn't that so funny? Isn't that so funny? Sexualizing a bunch of 16-year-old girls? And the plot is just a nothing burger. It's completely boring. Basically, the plot is one girl, this main girl, Shirase. Her mother went on an expedition to Antarctica 3 years ago and never came back. The mother was not even a researcher or anything. She just decided she wanted to go on a civilian expedition to Antarctica for no fucking reason. It's just an excuse to get them on a big ship to Antarctica. So she is determined to go to Antarctica to find her mother, who is probably very dead. And she meets Kimari, the main girl. Who just instantly, Kimari's whole problem is she wants to make the most of her youth. She's in junior year and she hasn't made the most of her youth, because this is how children talk. And so she wants to go to Antarctica just to have an adventure. And then they pick up this chick who just works at the convenience store they go to, and she says, hey, that shit you're talking about sounds interesting. I want to go to Antarctica too. And then there's this girl who's a child celebrity, and she was going on the Antarctica trip as like a vlog thing that her mother set up. So very conveniently, they make friends with this girl. They all get to go on the trip. That was the only way they got on the trip, was they made friends with this celebrity girl they conveniently met randomly. And of course, these four girls, within days of meeting each other, are already cuddling, sleeping on each other's shoulders, you know, hugging and crying each other. And there's a lot of crying. There's a lot of really weird, detailed crying scenes in this show, and I'm going to show those to you right now as well. Oh, Lily said she hates misery porn, too. That's the whole show. Just the girls being cute and being emotionally vulnerable. Like, men will literally watch fetishized moe idealistic versions of female friendships and fix their own shit. You know? But yeah, at one point they all go out onto the deck of the boat in their pajamas and get like a ice cold wave drenching them. They should have been swept off the fucking boat. Like, that is incredibly dangerous. Who the fuck, like, was okay with 4 16-year-old girls going to Antarctica, one of the most dangerous fucking places in the world? You know? So, yeah. You like all those uncomfortable close-up scenes of young girls crying to appeal to men? Do you like that? Like I said, Lily is so unfamiliar with anime, she doesn't know what she's gotten herself into. She doesn't know that this is one of those shows that just objectifies young girls for men. It just doesn't do it explicitly in a sexual way. Even the bath scenes I wouldn't say are inherently sexual. Like I said during Lily's Dunmeshi review, it's pretty normal for friends to bathe together in Japan. So I actually don't even find that unusual. But because Lily called that a fan service scene in Dungeon Meshi, well...
Dakana sent a super chat. Fine breakfast friends. Netflix anime edition.
And yeah, so people were pointing this out in the chat. This show is from 2018. And Lily is out there saying, why didn't weebs tell me about this show? Lily... It only got a dub back in April of this year, and you say you only watch dubs. So why would anyone have told you about it, Lily? Why? And also because the dub is only on the Blu-ray. So Lily has either bought the Blu-rays or she's pirated it. Which would be funny if she's pirated it, because me watching it on Crunchyroll means I have supported it more than she has. And I didn't finish watching it. I'm gonna comment on it without not finishing watching it at all, because it is so fucking boring. And the female friendships are so unrealistic, and like I said, the girls are just uncomplicated and ditzy and brain dead, and the whole focus is how cute they are, and how quick they are to cry, and how they're so adorable, and they're so dumb, you know? And they're so just happy all the time, because aren't girls just happy and uncomplicated? Girls don't have any real problems, right, guys? Like, these girls didn't even have to get physically fit to go on this fucking trip to Antarctica. Like, what the fuck? It was just an excuse to get cute girls on, like, a highly detailed, like, ice-crushing ship that would appeal to, like, autistic male otaku. So anyway... Let's just try to, that was the last thing I wanted to do. I just wanted to ruin Lily's Antarctica show for her before she could get her video out on it. So there you go.